Yo, that took a while. Oh, I ruined the surprise. Your boy's back from India. This 1 month trip from India. That's not all. Your boy didn't just come back, but you came back bald. Ah! But only kind of bald now. Only kind of bald because the hair kind of grew back. But you know what else is kind of bald? This ghastly right here from the Forget the Ghosts, Beware of Me apparel merchandise that you can purchase at teespring.com. You can get sweaters, t-shirts, and long sleeve t-shirts for men and women. I think children. Yeah, you can get it for men and women. And there'll be all sorts of other stuff that you can purchase. I know I keep putting this out, but right now it's the only thing I can think of. And it's in time for the Halloween season, man. So you might want to get them. You might want to get them. It's pretty nifty and pretty soft. When I think of other cool stuff, I will definitely make merchandise out of them. But for now, this is all we got, and it's in time for Halloween. So yeah. Now that I'm back, I'm gonna be trying to get daily videos. We'll see. I always say this, it never works out. But I'm gonna be trying to get daily videos, at the very least, weekly videos. All right. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what I've been doing. I've been kind of like this the entire time. Yeah, so I'm back. Thank you so much for your constant support. I hope you continue to support the channel. Be sure to enjoy this video that you're watching right now, the top 5 potential Hoenn Mega Evolutions. And hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of my videos, alright? Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on this video. And then afterwards, I'll see you on other videos, alright? Later. Despite the release of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there are quite a lot of Pokemon from the Hoenn region that fans have thought deserved a Mega Evolution, but never ended up getting one. On top of that, I feel as though there are a few Pokemon from the Hoenn region that almost no one remembers, and a few others that have the potential to be really fun and unique Megas. So, I do feel like there are a lot of missed opportunities with the Megas of the 3rd generation. But of course, this is all alongside the popular requests of Pokemon that rightfully deserve Megas, or should get Megas, because of their popularity. So in today's episode of the top 5 potential Megas, we're going to be going over the top 5 potential Hoenn Mega Evolutions. And we have quite a mix of Pokemon on the list as well. If you haven't seen the last episode of the series, where we covered the top 5 potential Johto Mega Evolutions, then be sure to check that out first. But if you're all caught up, then let's jump right in to the top 5 potential Hoenn Mega Evolutions. Number 5. Kecleon. Kecleon is a gimmick Pokemon, so to speak, having the ability Color Change to change the type of the last move that it was hit with, or Protean, which gives the user the ability to change the type of move that they used last. However, Greninja also gets Protean, and it makes much better use of it than Kecleon. Because of this, Kecleon kinda lives in Greninja's shadow in battle. So how about giving it a Mega that makes it unique by encompassing both Color Change and Protean? This Mega Kecleon by Fatmon will be a normal Dragon-type Pokemon with the ability Color Shift. I'd call it Camouflage, but that's already the name of a move. Color Shift will make it so that when Mega Kecleon uses a move, its primary normal type will change like Protean, and if it's hit by a move, its secondary Dragon type will change like Color Change. And obviously, if it uses and gets hit by a move of the same type, then it'll become a Mono-type Pokemon. This will give Mega Kecleon the possibility of being any Mono or Dual type in existence. And overall, just make for a really fun, gimmicky Mega. Buff its defensive stats and its attack, and you got yourself a Mega. Sorry to anyone who wanted to see Crawdaunt, since I had a Twitter poll about this number 5 slot. I even had the script ready for Crawdaunt on this list, but I decided to switch last minute to Mega Kecleon because my idea for it was just a lot more fun and interesting, so I hope you Crawdaunt fans don't mind. Number 4. Zangoose and Seviper. The first of many entries on this series where we have multiple Pokemon in one spot. You're gonna have to get used to it because it's gonna happen for at least 2 more of these lists. Zangoose and Seviper are notorious in the Pokemon world as well as the Pokemon community for their deadly rivalry. Almost all of their respective dex entries are about one another and how they've been fighting and killing each other for generations, which has made the pair incredibly popular. Because of that, I think they should both receive a Mega Evolution to further expand this lore and also to give them a boost in battle. And these Mega Evolutions by ForiegnBacon will do just that. I personally like them being monotyped, but I can definitely see Zangoose becoming a normal fighting type and Seviper becoming a poison dragon type. Since Mega Zangoose won't be able to hold a Toxic Orb anymore, we're gonna have to discard Toxic Boost and give it a new ability. And I'm thinking of an ability called Brutal Intent, where it ignores the resistances of a Pokemon so that Zangoose can hit Seviper with fighting type moves. and an ability called Malicious Intent for Mega Viper, where it lowers the opponent's defense and special defense upon switching in, like Intimidate. Viper is a mixed attacker, and this will make it so that it stays this way. Its stat boost from its Mega Evolution can go into both of the attack and defensive stats, so that it gets a nice well-rounded buff. And Zangoose can get a good boost in its physical attack and speed. These stat boosts will really help these Pokemon become stronger, but mainly, it's their abilities that will set them apart and help them continue on with their rivalry. Number 3. Flygon. You knew this one was coming. Every other ace Pokemon of an important trainer in ORAS got a Mega, but Flygon, arguably the one that needed it the most because of how it's overshadowed by Garchomp, didn't receive one because of Artist Block. I'm not mad at Game Freak or anything because I do get that Artist Block is a thing, but I will be disappointed if Flygon doesn't receive a Mega or some kind of special treatment in the future. This Mega Flygon from the Phoenix Rising team is an amazing design that looks like it could have been a legitimate Bug and Dragon type Mega Evolution. The Bug typing can help it be different from Garchomp, and also help it lose its quad weakness to Ice, along with the possibility of using Flygon in ways we never thought of before. In terms of abilities, I'm having quite a bit of a block myself, but maybe an ability called Desert Spirit, where Flygon still gets stab ground type moves, and maybe even stab rock type moves, without actually having the defensive properties of those typings. Again, I don't know how busted that would be, but I think it's kind of fitting considering how it's referred to as the spirit of the desert. All that alongside a big boost in its attack and speed, with a decent boost in its special attack, and Mega Flygon will definitely be a fun threat to use in battle. Number 2. Milotic. If Flygon was making this list, you should have known that Milotic was definitely making this list as well, because it's one significant water type Pokemon, and one that fans have been dying to see get a Mega. Again, just like Claire, Wallace is a significant 8th gym leader. In Emerald, a champion, and in the Delta episode, he's the one who tests you before letting you into Sky Pillar. So it makes sense for him to have his ace Pokemon Milotic be a Mega. If that isn't enough, Milotic is often seen as a parallel to Gyarados, who's already received a Mega. But even after all this, Milotic still hasn't received the beautiful Mega Evolution that we all know it has the potential to receive. This Mega Milotic by Nige is a gorgeous concept of what Mega Milotic could be like, and it really shows off the potential of this Pokemon. To counter Mega Gyarados' dark typing, and because the typing will be very fitting for Milotic, we'll make Mega Milotic into a water and fairy type Pokemon, so that it can be the defensive tank that it needs to be, while hitting the opponent with special moves. Since Gyarados and Milotic stat distributions are similar, we'll just give Mega Milotic the same amount of stat boost as Mega Gyarados, but in different areas of its stats, so that again, it becomes this beautiful, special-oriented Pokemon. Honorable mentions. Pretty much every water type from the Hoenn region could have made this list, especially Crawdon, but for the number 5 spot, I was also debating putting on Spinda and Grumpig. Spinda might be a bit of a gimmicky Pokemon, so to speak, and while it can be annoying in battle, people forget that it exists, and it could be a lot better in battle regardless. Grumpig is a decent Pokemon that most people forget about, and then Mega can set it apart from other bulky psychic types. And if you have to talk about Crawdon, it's already a really good and fun to use Pokemon that's just popular among fans. It'd just be a buffed up Crawdon. But if there's one Pokemon that I think needs a Mega from the Hoenn region, then it's gotta be number 1, Chime. Okay, who really remembers Chime? Because I completely forgot that this thing was even a Pokemon. And when I remember that it existed, I couldn't remember whether it was a Pokemon from the 2nd generation or the 4th generation. But to my surprise, it comes from the 3rd generation. Seriously, James even had a Chime in the anime, and I still forgot about this thing. Like, it got a buff for 30 extra points for its base stat total in Generation 7, and people still don't know about it or use it. In no way is it a poorly designed Pokemon or anything. In fact, I think it's cool that we have a Wind Chime for a Pokemon. But for it to be remembered and for it to do somewhat well in battle, it's gonna have to have a Mega, or else it's gonna fly under the radar forever. This Mega Chime by Cuty Aries will remain as a pure psychic type, because the way we're gonna make this thing viable and unique is with its ability. Wind Chime. Just allow with this one time, okay? Wind Chime will essentially be a tailwind upon switching in, which might be busted enough already, but you know me. I don't know if it's actually busted, so we're gonna add one more effect. Wind Chime will also make it so that all sound-based moves from Chimecho get a 30% boost. kinda like Tough Claws. If this is too much, then we'll just keep the Tailwind effect. As for its stats, up those defenses so they can tank hits, up that special attack for the sound-based moves, and you have a Pokemon that people won't dare to forget. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the 3rd episode of the Top 5 Potential Mega Series. Next week, we have the Top 5 Potential Sinnoh Mega Evolutions, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed, be sure to hero punch the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Let me know how you feel. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. What did you think of the Megas on this list? And what Hoenn Megas do you want to see in future generations? Let me know. Share the video if everyone helps with the channel. And finally, subscribe and hit the little bell icon if you want to stay up to date with all my content. Take care of yourselves, have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video, alright? Later.